Brand new edition of Local Focus. Thanks for watching tonight. I know we are in the midst of football season and we've had some great football guests already, but wanted to take a brief time out from football. And my guest today, one of my favorites on the hardwood, wanted to catch him before he left town permanently. So we'll take a break from football, talk a little bit of hoops with former Highland Hornet and ABC Prep star, DJ Sparell. First of all, that whole thing, right, like, that had to have been a pretty hard decision, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So talk about that.
Big. So we played in the state tournament. I really missed like half of my district from breaking my foot. We got a state tournament. I played very good, and then started talking with Brandon Mason. And he was like, come over here, and he gave me a shot over there. So just went to ABC Prep, played a post-grad year there, and fell in love with it.
Right. So for those that don't know, you just recently announced, right? So talk about that.
Yeah, I just recently announced to Truman College in Chicago, Illinois.
So that's a far from the desert, right?
I hear you. Very far.
Back into the big city. So that's an adjustment in itself, right? But you're familiar with Illinois and Chicago, right?
A little bit, yes, sir. I was just out there for a couple months. That's how I got the offer out there.
So let's kind of backtrack way back, right?
Yes, sir.
The work. The reason why I wanted to have you in, especially, is like I think it's your story inspires. It should inspire others, right? Like the work you put in. I'm sure there had to be some doubt at some points earlier in your basketball life whether you would take that all the way to college, right? Talk about that.
Definitely. So really, when I had broke my foot, I was like going back and forth with my mom's like, I think it's over, and she was just telling me like it's not over, like you still have a chance. And I came back, and then what really gave me the true blessing I knew I was going to be able to continue to play was going to ABC. Like after I finished Highland, we still did very good and lost it in a championship game.
I think you would have looked much better in black and turquoise Del Norte colors. That's just my opinion, right? But
Coach Woody all the way.
Yeah, right. But let's talk a little bit about kind of your journey there that started at Highland. I mean, as a freshman, right? Kind of, tell me about that. Because usually there's a big awe always when you go in as a freshman, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So
tell me about
freshman year, I had to play a little bit of C-Team JV, and then it was like a mid-season. I had to go step up and play varsity due to like injuries just of our team, and then from there I was like, I knew like a role I had to play in to be able to make our team succeed.
And the team was always good while you're there too, right? So it's really hard to break into a team and break into the rotations and grab minutes on a good team, right? So
Definitely.
Just talk about that a little bit.
So, we had Jesus, we had Alexis. I would just go guard them in practice and try to just stay on them. So once I knew I was like be able to play defense, I can guard anybody. So it's just been able to play minutes on the court.
I will say it surprised me a little when the ABC thing, because I thought like you were coming into your own, the minutes were increasing, your role was increasing, and kind of when you left there, you were, I thought, a pretty key member of that team. So like, how difficult of a conversation was that at home, or whoever helped you with that, with Coach Mason, with Coach Woody? I mean, I'm sure that couldn't have been just one phone call.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I'm convinced
so,
that had to be because, like, as much as it hurts me, I know you bleed Highland pride, right? So that had to be hard for you.
Well, yeah, so I was already pretty much had finished high school anyway, so
Right.
I was just going to ABC Prep to play the postgrad
Right.
year. But it was like for mom's things like money-wise, like you want to go to college right after this or what you want to do.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to pick up more offers, and that's why I went to ABC Prep.
Yeah, so, forgive me. I made that sound confusing. But, so instead of kind of starting college or whatever, that extra year, the post-grad year, definitely, it costs money. It ain't free.
Definitely.
Right? So, what went into that?
Well, really just had to talk to my moms, my coaches, B-Mace, he gave me a really good deal to go play ABC Prep. So I just went over there, played out the post-grad year, and then got to be under.
Coach Mace is giving discounts?
Nah.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
You got to afford that wardrobe.
Yeah.
So, okay, talk about what did Coach Woody do to get you ready for that place as well, right? Because, obviously, your growth there at Highland was every year. It was noticeable, right? I thought even the year you got hurt, I did the game you got hurt in.
Yes, sir.
I thought even that year you were kind of, trajectory was up. Your game was trending in the right direction. So talk about year-to-year growth.
So freshman year, it was okay, you got to play defense, get the minutes. Sophomore year.
Come on, you were goofy your freshman year.
A little bit,
right?
a little small running around.
Yeah, just limbs.
Everywhere.
Just limbs running around, right?
So then sophomore year, JV, it was just JV and varsity. And then we pretty started dominating in JV. So then went to my junior year. I was guarding everybody's best player. Went to go play high minutes.
Right.
Played a key role, and then my senior year, that's when it was a big turn. You gotta.
And even the junior year, could you already feel it your junior year? Oh man, my role is getting more and more important almost every game.
Oh yeah, definitely. So when it got to the start of my junior year, I knew it was okay, you got to do this in practice to be able to play in the games. So I was jumping off two, going off two, jump stopping, looking for others open, and then it got to district. That's when I was
it's cool as an outsider. It's cool as an outsider to watch too, to watch the guy with just the limbs. Can we get this kid some shorts that fit? To a key contributor, and to see you find your confidence and everything. It's cool to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I hired Coach Lou, Coach Woody. They would make sure I couldn't lose confidence on the court.
How special of with all that success there, how special was that time?
It was very special. I still think about Coach Woody giving him my last year's championship, but it was very good at Highland, very successful.
What if you look back on that? What are some things that obviously a championship, right? But
yes, sir.
What are some other things that stand out?
We made it to district championships at least every year I was in Highland. So it was pretty big, and being able to see his smile on his face, get him 100 wins that year was big.
I was joking with Coach Woody. Actually, I went to one of the games that I think was one of his milestone wins, and I said, I was looking back through Max Preps. I said, that 10% of your wins have come against my Knights? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you guys played so often, right? There was years where it seemed like you guys were playing 5-6 times a year.
So my junior year, that's what happened. We were St. Pius and Del Norte, and
right.
It's just back to back.
Yeah, those were some pretty wild games with hype crowds. What's that like for a player when the crowds are that into it, the campuses are that into it? It means a lot. The games are big. What's that to be on the court during that? What is that?
It's very big, but you don't really you don't hear too much outside. So it's just you and on the court and you and your teammates.
Right. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. When we come back, top 5 things we don't know about you. Talk some more about your hoops journey when we return.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of Pro V Sports.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki. I'll be your champion in the courtroom.
Back with former ABC standout and Highland Hornet DJ Sparell, one of my favorites. I can say that, even though you're a Hornet. I can say that. Good guys over there in that program. As much as I am a Knight, it's always whatever Hornet has been in that chair has always been a good dude. Let's go right to the top 5 list. Right, top 5 things we don't know about you. Number 5.
I'm big on fashion.
Okay, like what does that mean?
Like clothes.
Okay.
Like shoes, high shoes. I'm big on.
Okay, how big on fashion?
Okay.
How long did this take to put together?
No, not really long. Just
so
trying
we're
to
not
hurry up
special enough to get the full fit, or
yeah,
what?
I just was rushing. It's very hot outside, so I had to put some jorts on.
So what are some of your go-to? Like if you're putting together a fit, what are the go-tos?
Probably just have to go some like spider denim.
Okay.
Some gallery depth or something like that.
Okay. What is the average retail value of a DJ Sparell fit, you think?
I don't know. I haven't really calculated that out, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you the best dressed on your team?
Ooh, a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, not really much people put on.
Like you remember on the NBA when I know they always did it on TNT. I think they probably do it on ESPN too. You know, when they show the guys walking in from their cars into
the arena.
Right? Yeah. So you'd be that dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Be putting on a lot of money into outfits.
Do you ever have like teammates that you just got to help out where you're like, dude, bro, you're looking rough?
You got to scrunch your socks a little bit. Yeah, help them out a little bit. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
of course.
Can you name some of those, since it's all in the past now, can you name some guys where you're like, dude, like, you gotta clean this up?
Well, it wasn't really too big, but like Big Jerry.
Okay.
Big Jerry. So
help Jerry out a little bit?
Help him out a little bit. Just make sure he is good.
Like, what's some fashion advice you give Big Jerry?
Yeah, just the shorts. We had to just make sure they were a little down.
Oh, you had to
very
lower
big.
them? Yeah,
he's very big. So.
All right. So you help Jerry with the sag a little bit?
A little bit. Sag a little bit.
All right.
You know, Owen, that was good. Jesus was good. Limas and all them was good.
All right. So you're the guy on the team that people would go to for the fashion.
Most definitely.
Who's the craziest dresser in the NBA, you think?
Oh, probably have to go to Melo Ball. He'd be a little...
Crazier than Kuzma?
Definitely.
You don't think Kuzma's a little out there?
He got it. He
Yeah?
does. Cause he got some nice outfits, but probably Melo.
All right, okay. All right, number 4. What else don't we know about you?
I'm big on sneakers.
Okay.
Big shoe guy.
All right, what's the size of your collection?
Probably like 60 shoes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Are you like, once they're in, or are you one of the, are you pretty active on StockX? A lot of selling, a lot of buying, or what? Tell me more.
I'm big on like a name brand, so like Kyrie's, Kobe's, like designer shoes sometimes.
What's a couple of signature ones in your collection?
I got some Kyrie Valentines. I won't even drop again.
Okay.
Some SpongeBob's that'll
I think you've worn those in a game.
Yes, I did.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you rocking today?
I just got on some Aztecs.
Okay, you really just didn't give us the show today, right? Oh, what on the dress? You said the designer shoes. What?
Some Vomeros, some.
Okay. All right.
Go there.
Right.
Yeah, some Jordans. Pretty fours.
So, between the fashion and the shoes, you're like Mr. GQ at Highland, or what?
No, I wouldn't say GQ.
Okay.
At Highland, I was pretty much wearing like spider sweats.
Okay. All right. Number 3. What else don't we know about you?
I'm big on cars.
Okay.
Yeah, big on cars like Hellcats, Mopars.
Okay. All right. Nicest car on the team, was that you?
Nah.
Who had the nicest ride?
Probably say my brother Zuya.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did he have?
He had a F-150, and they got a Hellcat.
Okay. All right. So if you and your boys on the team are, hanging out Friday night, Saturday night, what are you? Are you driver, front passenger, right rear, left rear? What's your role in that?
I'm in the back. I gotta make sure I can go back home.
Okay.
I got basketball next day.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 2. What else don't we know about you?
I played football.
Okay. How long?
All the way to my senior year.
Okay. What made you love basketball the most, I guess?
Really, it was like the end of my junior year, going to my senior year. Like, moms and dads was like, what do you want to really do? And then, like, I still love football to this day. I still go and, like, play 7-on-7s, but it was really, like, basketball is it.
Okay, all right. So are those the two sports always kind of as all the way, or what else?
Definitely. I ride a little dirt bike here and there.
All right, okay. All right, what's the number one thing we don't know about you?
Number one thing, I got a big family.
Yeah, you were saying, okay, so what does big family mean? So, like, our director, Jason, he's got a huge family. Like, we do games, he's like, that's my cousin's cousin's cousin. Oh, it's like, is it like that?
Everybody in New Mexico is.
Okay, so, like, if you had to put a number.
Above, like, 50.
Okay. Wow, so that's, like, a lot. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I know it can be a good thing, like, around the holidays, right?
Of course,
to change.
change.
But then also, like, if you're not acting right, someone probably knows.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, someone's in your business, right? When it's that many people?
Yes, sir, of course.
So yeah.
The goods, it be like, the money-wise, everybody helps.
Right.
The bad's like, you do one thing, it's going to get to this person, it's all around.
Okay. So how hard is it to avoid that when...
I just try not to do a lot of outside things as much. Just try to stay home in the gym, see my family and stuff like that.
And so what, but holidays are always cool when you have a big family, right?
Definitely. A lot of cooking.
Right. Who's the best cook in your family?
Ooh, probably say my mom's got it.
Okay. What
Yes,
are
sir.
some of, what are you, like, all right, when you're in Chicago, when you're slumming it in Chicago, as a student athlete on ramen, what are you going to miss the most? What are you going to get, when you're home for the holidays, what are you going to be begging your mom to make?
Probably some chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems very basic.
Yeah. Some chicken Alfredo.
Like, you're going to come 1,100 miles back home for Alfredo?
Just for some Alfredo.
Oh, she must make some good Alfredo.
Yeah, she's not playing with it.
All right. What else? Like, is that, like, does she do the whole garlic bread thing?
Whole garlic bread.
Okay. All right.
Red bread, all that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What, how, is it an athletic family? I mean, you talk about you have a big family, but is it an athletic family?
Yes and no. Yes, sir.
So what's some of the athletic backgrounds there?
My pops played all the way till, I think, overseas.
Okay.
And then stopped playing overseas. My mom's, she wasn't really active as much, but my sisters, they both played volleyball.
Okay.
My little brother's at Albuquerque High right now.
Okay.
So.
And does he hoop or what?
Yes, sir. He does basketball and football.
Okay. But he's already at Albuquerque High, so I can't recruit him to Del Norte at all?
Nah,
it's too late?
It's too late.
Are you sure?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Because I hear they're going to struggle at Albuquerque High. I'm just saying. That's word on the street. That's all I'm just saying.
He got to hold his background, but he'll be good.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You'll keep an eye on him while you're in Chicago. You'll
Definitely.
check in on the Bulldogs every now and then.
Of course.
Okay.
Football and basketball.
Cool. Absolutely. What? Back to you for a minute. What will you be working on from now until the season starts? Right. Like, what are you still trying to? First of all, like, how many hours do you put into the gym? Because it seems like you're always. I talked to a couple of guys that are always over there. They're saying you're always over there, and then just on social and stuff. So you must put in a ton.
I try to put a lot of work.
So what's like your normal day, right? Like,
so wake up, probably like 9 o'clock. Go get shots up. Probably earlier than that. You got to stretch, lift. I've been trying to just put on muscle weight this year because that's my biggest thing, and then just been able to shoot the ball is what's key.
So what's the? I mean, if you had to take one thing that you were really trying to improve before the season started, what's that?
Putting on muscle weight.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And how's that been going? I mean, because you have. I mean, I know it's hard to tell, right, in this outfit here, but you have been putting in some work.
Been putting on a little bit of muscle, yes, sir.
You ever watch your freshman videos?
Oh yeah, I was actually just talking to my brother about it this morning.
Yeah.
It's like, what was I thinking? Like, who allowed me to rock this?
So, like, how much muscle have you put on since then?
I wouldn't say a lot, but a decent amount. Put on a decent amount of weight.
Okay. And what's the goal? I mean, do you have a goal number, or you just kind of just keep doing it?
Just getting stronger.
Okay. Do we have to take another break, or are we done all the way? All right, we're going to take one more break. We'll be right back with DJ after this.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
All right, back with DJ Sparell. All right, we're talking a little bit about just hoops, everything. I do want to kind of go back a little bit to a lot of the... It seemed like you guys just lived at the pit.
Oh, yeah,
like
man.
That was your home away from home,
Yes.
right? And I can always remember, like... And Coach Woody's teams always play really well at the pit. Why do you think that is?
Coach Woody's very smart guy. He's he knows, like, basketball. Like, you could probably outcoach him one game, but definitely we're going to get it back. So that's pretty, like, even like Artesia, our junior year, we probably got outcoached a little bit. Then he came back and won it again.
What do you think? What is it? Is it an X and O's thing, or is it a mental thing that always kind of, you guys always looked ready? You guys always looked like, no matter how crazy the game at the pit, it wasn't too big, it wasn't too crazy.
Let's try to stay calm, calm and collective. We always take one play at a time. So we just go 1-0 and just make sure we seed.
Let's go back on some of those years, right? So you were around for, okay, take me through the games you were there for.
So I watched our 2022 team win that championship game.
That was
too.
against?
That was
Were you playing the year Valley choked?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go through that. I want to go through that game, right? I mean, because
Yeah.
they choked that away. So let's go into that game, okay? Because I remember it vividly. I was sitting downstairs. I didn't have the broadcast of that game, but I was really interested in that game. So that was tight. I mean, throughout the game, right?
It was 59-59.
Right, and you guys played each other a lot during the season too, right?
Yes,
so were
sir.
you kind of expecting a game like that?
Not really.
No?
We thought we were gonna.
Thought you were gonna smoke them?
It was gonna be at least a good one.
Right.
We didn't think we were gonna smoke them, but at least a good game. We started getting into it, and then it was like the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
A lot of
let's talk
big
about this
shots.
fourth. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about this fourth quarter. Now, remember, this is all in the past, so you can speak freely. So you can, like, could you tell on the floor that they were just starting to choke it up? Like, I mean, because they started missing some bunnies. They tightened up. You could tell. I mean, anyone except Hooley pretty much was scared to touch the ball, right? Coach Easy on the sideline, just, I don't know what's going on there, right?
Yeah.
I think he said in the paper, well, it's too loud. Well, duh.
After
It's the pit, right?
Yeah.
But could you feel them tightening up and starting to choke? Or
Definitely.
are you
After
just kind of doing your thing?
No, we started to feel it. Once we went to go guard their best player, he was like hitting. He couldn't hit. He was hitting, like, just throwing it, wasn't hitting, off balance shots. Once we started tightening in, we started getting, like, rolled downhill more to get Jesus open. And then once they started, like, feeding off Jesus, roll just kept going. So it was easy for us to.
And what's that mindset? Like, is that just something you guys notice on the floor? Does Coach Woody tell you guys, like, hey, these guys they're tight? Or, like, take me through that.
So we had a Isai Herrera, so we would just, like, yo, I think they're from the trap, like, let's just go press them. So we started to do 22X. We would just go press. They started just throwing the ball out of bounds and stuff like that.
Right.
Bad turnovers. So then we would just go to Coach Whitting, like, let's just stay in the press the rest of the game. And it was, like, starting to get to, like, the end of fourth quarter. We just started to go into, like, a mid-high zone at half court.
Right.
And it just started to execute the game.
And they had some timeouts left. But it was bad. I mean,
Definitely.
It was right. But you know, take nothing away from you guys. You guys won it, but they certainly played their part. I would say, as someone that watched that game. So take me through the post game, man. What's that moment like?
Ooh, the post game. It was we were all, like, excited because they had two chances to beat us. They had, like, right under their basket, airballed both shots.
Right.
So.
I mean, and that was a good Valley team. I mean,
Definitely.
I think a lot of people expected you two to face each other, right? Like,
yeah, they actually had Valley beating us that year.
Right. I don't know. Did I pick that? I don't think I picked it. Who picked that? I don't remember.
It's basketball, so it happens.
Yeah, right?
But yeah.
But, I mean, that's probably one of their best teams in the post-Coleman era, right?
Definitely.
But with Kozlowski, with Tyler there.
Tyler, he could shoot.
With Hooley there, right? And then even the lefty. But, like, is it more special when you beat the in-town rival opponents, like when you beat a Valley or one of those few times you guys got past Del Norte? Like, is it more special when you beat an in-town team?
Oh yeah, definitely. As soon as we beat them, they went straight to social media about it. So
Did they?
it was very big.
Oh, tell me more.
It was just like,
Who's they, first of all?
I would say like pretty much like their players.
Valley or Del Norte?
It was Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, some of their
'cause we don't
players
do that.
go.
The Knights right way, the night way, right?
Yeah.
So so they went straight to the social. What kind of?
Social. I mean, Twitter is like too loud, or we had 20-year-olds playing with us, or
Right. But when you win, you can just look at all that and laugh, right?
of course.
But it's funny that you mentioned social, because then now you bring in Artesia as this rival, and that really, really turned up the heat on social, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like that is like talk about that. Do the players see that as well, or do you just kind of go play?
We just we see it sometimes, but it just really matters of how long you be on social media, because things will get posted and it will just go away. Not unless you keep scrolling down and see it again. So it just.
So, are you one of those guys that are you pretty active there on social media? Or I should say, when you were playing at the time at Highland, were you pretty active on social?
So yes and no, because when we got in the state tournament, we would some of our players, we would just stay off social media.
Okay. So you guys definitely had there's a reason you're so successful, it seems like, right? You guys had your stuff together.
Yeah, there was even times where we wouldn't even tell our coaches yo, just stay off social media, don't feed into the outside BS. We just need to go 1-0 every game and be able to beat Highland.
And then this last year, you got to go to the pit as super fan,
I did,
right?
yeah.
So that was a little different, wasn't it?
It was very different.
Talk about that.
I was front row seat yelling.
You were front center every
game, yelling.
right? So talk about that. I mean, were you like, man, I want to be out there, or was it cool to just be a fan and a student?
I wanted to go back out there just because the Artesia team, I wanted to give Coach Whitty that championship my senior year.
So, what's the outlook, you think, on Highland? I know you pretty well, so I think you're gonna check in on the Hornets every now and then, right? So
yeah.
what's the outlook moving forward?
They still got us. You still got to worry about them.
Big Jerry, right?
You still got to worry about them for at least another year or two.
So who's some guy other than Jerry? Obviously, we know that's the big guy. Who else should we be looking out for this year?
You got Curtis Ryan. You got Trayvon. You got Freddie.
I heard they have some good young talent there. Some
Yes,
coaches
sir.
have been saying. So this might continue, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, definitely, of course. Coach Whitty, he knows his background very well, so he knows how to win.
So how special is it you were part of the group? There was a few years before you and a year after you, but you're definitely part of that era that put Highland back on the map. That's got to be pretty cool.
Definitely. After Jesus left, it was pretty much there's no more bigs, so now we have to just worry about us. And once we started getting Jerry to understand his size and everything like that, it was gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
So I guess the Hornets will be a thorn in my side for years to come.
Definitely, we're still blowing nights out the water.
Oh,
we're still blowing
no,
nights
that
out the
hurts
water.
me, man. That hurts me.
Yeah.
Shots fired. All right, man. Thanks for coming in. Good luck in Chicago.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And thank you for watching, everybody. Good night.